Join me as I dive deep into the world of Bbai stock and see if I can figure out whether it's truly future-proof. When it comes to investing in stocks, one of the most important things to consider is whether or not a particular stock is future-proof. By future-proof, I mean whether a stock has the potential to withstand any upcoming challenges and continue to thrive in the years to come. And today, we're going to be taking a closer look at Bbai stock to see if it fits the bill. Bbai stock has been on a lot of investors' radars lately, and for good reason. The company has been making some serious waves in its industry, and many people are wondering if it's a smart investment opportunity. But before we can make any decisions, we need to take a closer look at the challenges that Bbai stock is currently facing. One of the biggest challenges is market volatility. We've seen the market go up and down over the past year, and it's been tough for many stocks to keep up. So how has Bbai stock performed in this environment? Well, the truth is that Bbai stock has had its fair share of ups and downs. There have been times when the stock has skyrocketed, and times when it has plummeted. And that kind of volatility can be really scary for investors. Another challenge that Bbai stock is facing is competition. There are a lot of other companies out there that are competing for the same customers, and that can make it tough for Bbai to stand out. We've seen some of its competitors make some big moves in recent months, and that's definitely something that Bbai needs to be worried about. But despite these challenges, Bbai stock has still managed to hold its own. The company has a strong track record of innovation, and it's always looking for ways to improve its products and services. And that's exactly what it needs to do if it wants to stay ahead of the competition. So what are some of the factors that could impact the future of Bbai stock? One of the biggest factors is going to be industry trends. Right now, there are a lot of big changes happening in Bai's industry, and the company needs to be able to adapt if it wants to stay relevant. Another factor is going to be company innovations. We've already talked about how Bbai has a strong track record of innovation, but it needs to be able to keep that up if it wants to stay ahead of the competition. And finally, economic conditions are going to play a big role in the future of Bbai stock. If the economy takes a downturn, that could have a big impact on the stock's performance. So what does all of this mean for the future of Bbai stock? Well, when we take a closer look at the company's performance over the past year, we can see that it's been doing pretty well despite the challenges it's faced. And when we look at its track record of innovation, it's clear that the company is dedicated to staying ahead of the curve. But perhaps the most compelling evidence that suggests Bbai stock is future-proof is the fact that it's been able to adapt to changing industry trends. We've seen the company make some big shifts in its strategy over the past year, and that's exactly what it needs to do if it wants to stay relevant. So what does this mean for investors? Well, it's clear that Bbai stock is definitely worth considering if you're looking for a future-proof investment opportunity. The company has a strong track record of innovation, and it's been able to adapt to changing industry trends. Of course, there are always risks involved with investing in the stock market, but if you're willing to take on that risk, Bbai stock could be a great option for you. So that's it for today's video on Bbai stock. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on whether or not you think Bbai stock is truly future-proof. And if you want to learn more about stock investments and stay up to date with the latest news and trends, be sure to check out my other videos.